guys, this is Comic Uno. Today I'm doing a review for The Death of Wolverine, issue 1. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 63, and that's to show a review all the comics I read this week in one show. And here are those exclusive comics. We got Tales of Terror, issue 2. Uncanny X-Men, issue 25. Tiny Titans, issue 4. She-Hulk, issue 8. All New Dupe, issue 5. Future's End, issue 18. Legendary Star-Lord, issue 3. The Names, issue 1. And Earth 2, Future's End, issue 1, which I also have an in-depth review on Comic Frontline for if you want to check that out. But let's talk about Death of Wolverine, issue 1. I feel like this is the most controversy to get this week because there's so much money. With the Future End books coming out this week too, a lot of people didn't decide to get it. Now for me, I like Wolverine, and honestly, I think it's kind of time for him to die for a little while, because we all know he's going to come back after a year, but just give him a break and rehash his character a little bit and rethink his character. I don't think he's overhyped, but honestly, I just feel like his character's changed so much that he's unrecognizable. He's too nice, honestly. What I loved about Wolverine and the relationships he did have is that he's a loner. He has very few relationships. That he is a father figure to, you know, Jubilee, Kitty Pryde, but he's really good friends with, you know, Nightcrawler. So I love those relationships, and now those relationships mean less because he's friends with everybody. So I think with the Death of Wolverine, maybe they could rethink those relationships and really see how people could react to Wolverine dying. Maybe because Kitty Pryde's, you know, on another X-Men team, maybe she could rethink her relationship with Wolverine, because I don't think we've got enough interaction with them in the most recent years, which is disappointing as a Kitty Pryde fan. But yeah, I just think they kind of need to rethink things. But let's talk about the Death of Wolverine. Really cool cover, and I gotta say the quality of this book is really great. Almost trade quality. So even though it is $4.99, it's really thick cover. It's a really nice quality book. So let's see what's going on with the story though. So we get a regular size story. I guess a lot of people would be disappointed with that because there's a lot of extra features, you know, looking at the script, which I think is always interesting as a writer. Looking in the art, so if you're into all that stuff, it's there. It's very trade-like. Like I said, you'll see these extra features in a trade, but it's in a regular issue. So what happened in the story, and also a really cool front page here. What happens in the story is that we see Wolverine is weak. We know this. He doesn't have his powers, his regeneration powers, so he's very weak right now, and he can hardly survive, and now we see the rate of him and how he can survive. He's seeing these scientists like Reed Richards, he's seen, I don't know who else he's seen, but he's seen Bruce Banner, he's seen all these scientists in the Marvel Universe, and he's gonna die probably. And now there's a bounty on his head, so people want him still to be alive, but they need to capture him. So that's a big story here. And we find out who's behind this. Spoiler alert, Viper and Sabretooth are behind it, which makes sense for a Wolverine book. And that's it. That's the whole story. I thought this was a really solid issue, honestly. Does it have some faults? Yeah, you know, it's very much a setup issue. There's not a lot that happens, but I thought the narration, the dialogue was really good. And what impressed me the most, honestly, was the artwork. I love this artwork, and it really brought the title up for me. I thought the artwork fits so well for this book, and just fits so well with the tone of the book. So it was a good setup. Yeah, is it mostly set up? Yeah, is it worth the price tag? That is the question. I personally thought it was worth the price tag, because the price tag also is for the quality of the book. It's very thick cover, some really cool designs here. I love this. Again, it's a great quality book, so I think it's worth the $4.99. There's so many books that are $4.99 this week, so I like the story enough. I'm intrigued in The Death of Wolverine. The story, again, the story was very much set up. It wasn't the best thing I've ever read, but the other factors for the book really made it for me. Like the artwork, the quality of the book. So I'm going to give this 4 stars. I thought it was a really solid issue. I think it was worth the $4.99 for me as a Wolverine fan. If you're not so much a Wolverine fan, you could probably skip this. But I'm very intrigued to see what happens with the Death of Wolverine and how he dies. And we know he's not going to die for long. But I'm excited to see how people react to his death. And I want Kitty to react. I'm afraid they're not going to make her react. But hopefully they do, because she's very close with Wolverine. So we'll see what happens. But I did like the issue a lot, and I'm going to give this 4 stars. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno, and in the right situations. Don't forget to like my Facebook page and the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. Check out the links for my comic book Like Father, Like Daughter in the description below. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye.